I was just recalling, my professional career journey, and I found, when I moved from a sole contributor to a leadership role, what actually happened? What happened to me? In fact, I have read many books also, but I was just trying to relate, what actually happened to me. Obviously, it was very exciting for me. It was very, very exciting, very motivating. I was on the top of the world. However, at the same time, there was little bit of a fear, anxiety, a feeling of overwhelming. Oh, how will I do it? Till now, I was managing myself. Now I have to manage a large team. I have to manage a large region, area. So it is not only managing myself, it is managing people. In fact, I have to be a person who effectively communicate between the management and with my team. Not only my team, direct team. It is the cross-functional team also. So it was exciting, it was motivating. I was on the top of the world, but at the same time, there was a feeling of fear, bit of anxiety, little bit of doubt. What will happen? So what I have learned, because I have undergone this process many a times, and in fact, I keep on reading things, listening to people. So I found something very, very interesting, which can really help people. It can help two kind of people. One, you are a super duper outstanding performer as an individual contributor, sole contributor. Now you are moving into leadership role. Or sometimes you have moved into leadership role. How, what happens, and what are the things which can really help you to sustain and grow in the leadership role? The first thing, which is very, very important, fully acknowledge that you have moved from X role to Y role. Now it can be you are into middle level and you have moved into a senior leader, or maybe you are a sole contributor. Now you have moved into leadership role. So it's very, very important thing to acknowledge that. Number two, it is very, very important to be aware of the fact that many of the things you may still carry on as a leader, which can be your values, your qualities, your strength. But at the same time, you have to remember what has worked for you as an individual or sole contributor, or what has worked for you at a middle level will not work now in the next level or into a new leadership role. So you have to be fully aware of it. So rather trying to avoid it or be scared of it, be fully aware of it, because it really helps you to plan better. Number three, what I found that, many a times what happened when we become leaders, we are in a hurry to prove ourselves. We are in a hurry to prove other people that, oh, we are the leader, now we have the powers. And we try to implement things very, very fast. No, that should not be the case. It should not be done like this. Third thing, what you have to do is to really know your job in depth. Try to understand what is your role. Do not be in a hurry to implement things very fast, to do changes very fast. Or don't be in a race of, proving you very, very fast. It does not help. It can boomerang, in fact. Number four, which really worked for me, which really helps, know your team very well. When I say know your team very well, one is your direct reportees. Other is the people who may not be directly reporting to you. Cross function, it can be human resources, it can be product managers, it can be production, plant, IT, HR, whatever. So there are two kind of people, one is your direct reportees and one people who may not report you directly, but they are very, very important for your success. Spend time with them. You can meet them in group, but the best thing if you are able to meet key people on one-to-one basis, spend time with them. Try to know them, know about them, what are the challenges, how things are going on for them, and obviously share about yourself also. So do spend some time, quality time in knowing people, doing communication, creating a rapport. Try to create a team culture. It's very, very important. Once you have done that, also try to deep dive into yourself. Remind yourself of what are your values, what is your vision as a leader, what do you really want people to do to reach to that vision. How do you want people to remember you? Do spend some time in doing that also. While we have spent time with the people, you have understood them, start communicating with them. What actually do you want? Now it can be your targets, it can be your some plan of change, defining the role of the team, responsibilities, how you are going to review, what will be your reporting mechanism, all those things. Communicate that. Please ensure that there is a robust review mechanism, feedback mechanism. That's very, very important. And obviously you have to fix up a frequency of that. And then you have to sustain. First, you have to show your own conviction, why you are planning to do the reviews, why you are implementing certain changes, why are you doing some new reporting systems. Show that benefit to the people. Lead from the front and spend time with the people. And when you are into this transition, do not forget to celebrate even the smaller wins. It is very, very important. Keep on acknowledging, keep on appreciating people. Do celebrate even it's a small win, and obviously celebrate the milestones which are being achieved. One more thing which really works, you need to really look into what are the day-to-day work to be done. What is your short-term goal? What is your long-term goal? And it does not remain with you yourself. You need to communicate to your team also. In fact, it really helps if you bifurcate what are the day-to-day things, what is your short-term goal, what is your long-term goal. It really helps people to have more clarity. It also helps in managing time. Time management is very, very important. Prioritization is very, very important for yourself and for your team as well. So do that. While you are doing all those things, what I have realized, you get involved into so many things, then you stop looking into yourself. Sometimes you forget, about yourself. You stop working on your own self-development. You start missing yourself as a person. So do not do that. While we have come into a new role, definitely it will need more time, lot of involvement, but do not forget yourself. Keep on working on your self-care, self-knowledge, self-development. And while you do it for yourself, also keep on looking into what can you do for your team so that they also, beside their work, they are also in the journey of self-development. While you manage your work-life balance, always promote this concept to your team also. It's very, very important to manage work-life balance. It really helps. So all these things have really, helped me. First, acknowledge that you are into new role. Second, understand your role very, very well. Number 3, do not be in hurry to implement things. Do not try to prove yourself too early. Make yourself aware of what has worked for you and what will not work for you in the new role. So do that deep dive. Think about what are your values, what is your vision, and obviously communicate to your team. Do spend time with the people, be it your direct team or indirect team. Spend time with people. Give them time to know you, and you also know them better. This is very, very important. Create a constructive feedback mechanism, review mechanism, reporting systems. Very, very important. During the journey, lead from the front. Keep on celebrating even the smaller wins, and obviously the milestone, big celebration. You may do that. While you are doing all those things, do not forget to work on your own self-development. Do not forget yourself. And also keep on motivating your team to always work on their self-development. While you manage your work-life balance, always ensure that your team also manage work-life balance. Very, very important thing. Prioritize things, have day-to-day reward, short-term goals, long-term goals. All these things really helped me, and I'm sure it will also help you. I request you, I will like you to share your comments. Many of you may have progressed through this leadership journey. I request please share your comments. And I'm also available to talk about it, discuss about it, because I always believe communication helps, talking to people helps. It gives you new perspective, new ideas, new learning. I'm available. Besides that, if you feel somewhere you need a support, you have come into a leadership role or you are moving into a leadership role and it is becoming overwhelming for you, I am available to support you. In fact, I offer a 60 to 75-minute complimentary clarity call. I can know what are your concerns. You can also know how can I support you. And if it works for both of us, then we can plan a journey together so that you are a successful leader. You get well established in your new role. You grow and sustain. You can always connect me at 98997994 My email ID is rv@coachrakeshverma.com. Thank you for listening. Look forward to hear from you. Bye-bye.